So, Hearts of Iron 4, you just got the game, or you didn't, maybe you've been playing for a while, but the one thing you don't know how to use is the Navy. I'm going to be going over a really simple, short guide for organizing it, merging groups, merging task forces, how to move them, etc. I won't be going to like how to, what kind of battleships should you make, your composition, what templates to use. I won't be going over that. I'll just be going over really simple baby steps, just so you can get into the feel of the Navy. Because I mean, this is the HOI4. Sometimes you just like, what does sometimes even any of this mean? I mean, I know what it means. I played it before, but you know, it takes, if you want to get knowledgeable at something or get skilled, you have to take baby steps. So first, if you want to merge all of your fleets, you want to select, you want to hold down shifts and left click all of these. And then if you want, then we're going to a way to mass merge them. And when you're mass merging in the future, I want you to think, why are you mass merging in the future? Is that we're going to move them to the reserve fleet. Then we click this, we're gonna look down at our keyboard, hit G, and then you see that everything is merged here. So we want to bring our merged fleets over here, or at least get them to merge over here. And then we're gonna hit on pause. Wait, first, I want to do AI. There we go. That just turns off AI, it's not important. So as our fleets are coming over here, you can see that, you know, when you, I'm just gonna wait for everything to come over here. So when you double click the tier 1 submarines, you may notice that not all submarines are selected. Some reasons for that may be because they're a different class or a different tier. And a way to select those as well is to double click these and then double click that. Then you want to double click those. Yeah, double click. Double click is the way. Yeah, so we'll click on these, and then we're gonna scroll up here. Shift, hold down shift and then double click. Hold down shift and double click, and now you've selected all versions of the destroyers. You can right click over here or down here to separate, to make just submarines, just a task force of reserve task force of submarines. Or if you want a quicker way of doing it, you can right click on this, select left click on this, and you quickly have all 74 submarines. You can do that with destroyers as well. Here, yeah, 105. Put them back in here. You select all these guys. Yeah, see. So that way you get all destroyers, because you got Farragut class, Clemson class. You got like different classes of destroyers here, and you might not be able to select them all just by holding down one. So that's one way. So I think for selection, I think that's one way. As for merging them all, if you want to merge them all, you click a G, and yeah. Now let's make them into a task force. You know, like, not a task force, a fleet. 229 ships. Let's turn those into a fleet. Boom. You just made a fleet, successfully a fleet. So now we want to separate our submarines from our fleet because they're slow, you know? They got like, let's go down here, they got like 16 kilometers of speed. And I say this because when you have the slowest ship in your task force, the whole entire fleet will move as fast as the slowest ship. And your submarines should not really be in your main battle task force. It's really slow for a naval ship. You want to at least, well, it doesn't really matter in my opinion. But yeah, baby steps. So we're going to right click, left click on that, and you have a task force. Not only have you made a fleet, but you've made 2 task forces. So now let's make a separate fleet just for the submarines. And now, well, obviously you don't want just a singular task force of the 71 submarines. You want to split them, group them. So you press D for that. You press D, or you could also go right here. Let's see. Yeah, no, you want to do that. And boom, you have a fleet of a fleet of 8 submarines. So this is really useful for convoy raiding because you want a just look, you see how hold up. See, it says I 100%. If we don't split them up, wait, no, we're going to merge them all together, and then see how there's 4%. So if you're doing convoy raiding, you want to essentially split your submarines up so that there's 100% efficiency in all the regions selected. I say that because it ultimately depends how many regions you're convoy raiding on. If you have 10 regions selected, but you're convoy raiding with one task force, it's going to be 3%. If you're convoy raiding with multiple regions, you want to split those task forces up. But really, it depends what you're trying to do. See? So yeah, it's a simple convoy rating guide right there too. And I think that's all. Let me know if I missed anything. See ya. Peace.